Hello, it's me, Loco, with another AKIG 2415. I hope everyone's having a full Tuesday. I've been busy. A few weeks ago, I was sick, and I ended up having to take a break because I was also busy with some other things I have to take care of. But without further ado, I hope everyone has also been keeping themselves informed with this hurricane season. It's important to always know when a potential system can come and impact portions of any part that you live, and yeah, so let's get right into it. So we are here. We have the remnants of disturbance one, which is post tropical cyclone Gordon, with a 20% chance of development during the next 48 hours. And the next 7 days, we have 40%. So other than post tropical cyclone Gordon, there's not really much going on in the Atlantic. Generally, it's just relatively quiet as of right now. I'm also gonna go ahead and show the models as well, real quick. Give me a second. There you go. There you go. And the American model. Um, Here we have Gordon potentially intensifying right there, moving northeast. It's the same path. Right here we have a tropical wave coming off the coast of Africa, um, moving west. And right here, keep our eye on this system, potential system. As you can see, is moving north, making its way past the West Cuba, as you can see, going to the Gulf of Mexico, and as it does, as you can see, that we have this hurricane in the Eastern Pacific. We have this two tropical waves right here. It's one being able to potentially become a potential tropical storm, and this could become a potentially a category to kind of borderline category 3 hurricane, impacting Florida. And as you can see, it moves its way, makes way path. Um, Tropical waves make their way west generally. With the American model, they generally seem to agree the Canadian model and the American model. Um, this is a verticity as well with the American model. And one thing, let me just mention, when you see these little red spots right here, that's a verticity that's been in the atmosphere. So when you see that, it means there's a potential those spins. That's basically a system. As you can see with post tropical cyclone Gordon, it starts moving northeast, developing a little bit. With this tropical wave right here, um, no wait, what was that? Hold on. Okay, that was something else. I guess it was just replayed. So, anyways, like I was saying, um, here we have the post tropical cyclone. Gordon moving its way up. As you can see, it has a really dark black spot, reddish black spots right here as it moves northeast. As you can see, we have this tropical wave. As you can see, it has a little bit of verticity to it, a little bit of spin, as well as this other system that we'll be talking about. As you can see, this dark spot as well over here in the eastern Pacific with those dark spots. While it starts to spin up, and as this system right here starts making its way north, it impacts near central Florida, bringing heavy rainfall and potential flash flooding. And other than that system, we have these two tropical waves. One that has a little bit, the one that already has verticity. This other one not having it since it's still relatively new and isn't organized. You see, already has a spin, but not spin, but it has a little bit of verticity to it. So that's why I was going to check out the wind speed of the system. Um, excuse me. um this system right here when it moves because it's gonna come from near Central America as it moves north. It's gonna start strengthening and organizing, and this is still for the American model. But as I was just mentioning, as you can see, starts organizing. As you can see, we have some of those purple spots right there, reddish spots as well, which is between um, no, excuse me, a relatively round uh 72 almost 90 miles per hour. And as you can see, we also have this other system right here with some purple shading and reddish around them already developing. And as it moves over Florida, with making its way, impacting it, bringing heavy rainfall to Florida, and that's just for the American model. Let's get to the Canadian model. See the American, not the American, excuse me, the Canadian model. We have right here post-tropical cyclone Florida. These are generally showing the same runs with relatively what's happening. Gordon moves northeast away from everything, and we have the system start to spin up over here in the Caribbean, near the Greater Antilles, and as it moves north, entering the Gulf of Mexico into those warm waters. We have a tropical wave so right here making its way from there, and as it impacts north Florida, bringing a ton of heavy rain, and potential flash flooding. So with the vorticity that it has, is generally gonna show because Canadian model has been really consistent with its predictions. A lot of his last runs have been predicting the system where it starts developing near coming from Central America, making its way into the Caribbean, moving north past a little bit impacting a little bit parts of Cuba, portions of Cuba, making its way into Gulf of Mexico, and then going ahead and impacting Florida. And the only difference between this and the American model being that the Canadian model, when it starts heading north, it shifts a little bit more to the west and then makes its way a bit more north, making a wider turn, hitting more north of Florida. So, with the wind speed, oh damn, it was already put on. Hold on. So with the wind speed as it starts coming up, see right there, starts developing, organizes. You can see the vorticity. As it starts organizing, like I said, it does a little bit more of a wider turn going to the left, heading north, and impacting North Florida. And the reason this, I'm gonna say why. I'm gonna also show why this is gonna be able to intensify so quickly, into a potential Category 2 to borderline Category 3 hurricane will be because let me go ahead and just show you. Go ahead and get to the temperatures. As you can see, we have the temperatures. A lot of the spots being nearly 90 to 90. These peakish spots, as you can see, a lot of them being near 90 90 Fahrenheit. So generally 84 to 90 Fahrenheit in some areas. Right here, as you can see, around 87 Fahrenheit. So as the system makes its way north, enters these really warm waters. Like I said, between 84 to almost 90 Fahrenheit. I mean, this creates the perfect environment for this system to be spin up, getting all the verticity that it would need, as well as these warm waters to be feeding it, making it potential Category 2 to Category 3 hurricane and impacting Florida, North Florida. Canadian model and the American model are agreeing right now with this run, even though this is still Fallout. It's not guaranteed. This might actually happen. It's not guaranteed. This is just what the models are showing us. It's just that the Canadian model is seen to be really consistent with picking up this potential hurricane, and if that's the case, we have to start preparing for the future and for the worst. And with these warm waters, like I said, creating a perfect um, environment for this hurricane to bloom or the system to bloom. Um, I will be making another update. Like I said, I returned. I'm gonna be making videos again. Hope everyone had a wonderful Tuesday. I'm gonna go ahead and log off. I will keep track of this potential storm. This is still full out, like I said, but I'm gonna be keeping an eye on this and keeping you guys updated with everything that's gonna be happening. So, yeah, for now, bye.